It was newly 2024 when I wrote my monthly reflection based on our January congregational theme, The Gift of Liberating Love. Like so many of us, I have been hoping that this new year will be better than the last one, and especially that I will be a new and improved version of myself. As many of you know, I am a perfectionist. The requirement to reach perfection is an ongoing challenge that can never be achieved. So it leaves me feeling perpetually inadequate. Maybe, just maybe, if I am a little more perfect this year, I will finally do or say or be or whatever it takes to be good enough to be truly lovable. But as I immersed myself in this month's theme, I discovered a somewhat different perspective. Our friends at the Soul Matters Sharing Circle introduced me to journalist and author Elizabeth Gilbert, whom you may know from her memoir of spiritual seeking called Eat, Pray, Love. When I visited her website, Gilbert greeted me very simply, "New year, same us." We just get to be here, even if we're not new and improved versions of ourselves. We just get to be here. Elizabeth Gilbert is on a self-love mission, but that mission is not just for herself, it's also for you, for me, for all of us. She is struggling not only to free herself from feelings of perfectionism and inadequacy, but also to help all of us free ourselves from those same self-punishing traps. To condemn yourself as unlovable is to swallow a terrible lie, she writes. And to believe that you must earn love through perfectionism, or that you must seek love from others in order to become whole, turns all of us into hungry beggars. According to Gilbert, the cycle of self-loathing is rampant in our culture. To escape, she has created a learning space in spiritual practice called Letters from Love. It's a place, she says, where people come together to discover their inherent value and exquisite preciousness, and to learn how to write and speak to themselves from a place of love and friendliness. For over a quarter century, Gilbert has engaged in a personal spiritual practice of writing daily letters to herself from love, and she is on a mission to share that practice with the world. It's a simple practice, really. Before doing anything else, she asks, "Dear love, what would you have me know today?" Then when she puts pen to paper or fingers to keyboard, she lets love write a letter to her. According to Gilbert, there's an ocean of warm, affectionate, and outrageously unconditional love available to us all, conveniently accessible from within. No one, she adds, is excluded from this ocean of love. It's only a question of learning how to hear it, how to feel it, how to trust it. That spiritual practice sounds like a great idea to this perfectionist. So I will be asking love what it has to tell me that I have been unwilling to tell myself. There are several other spiritual practices suggested by Soul Matters this month that appeal to me. One is to create a list of all the special people who have demonstrated love towards me throughout my life, giving me gifts of liberation, healing, and transformation. Like so many of us, I sometimes feel I have not received much love in my life. The truth is, all of us have been loved greatly by friends and family, and sometimes just by brief acquaintances. Creating a list of those special people enables us to awaken to a life in which love is abundant. It allows us to be grateful, not only for the many gifts of love we have already received, but also to be open to and give thanks for the many unknown blessings already on their way. Another liberating love exercise involves creating a list of things we love about life. Soul Matters suggests such a list will remind us that life is friend, not foe. Not a game to be won or a set of threats to avoid. The list of things we love is intended to help us realize that this life of ours is precious and generous at its core. I still have a lot to learn about liberating love within myself. For example, the perfectionist in me wonders whether this reflection is good enough. Will anyone who hears it appreciate what I shared?
Yes.
Yes. And if they do, will I be willing to let their love in?
Yes.